Well, people have gathered here tonight at Harmony Community Church here in Lawndale as they're trying to light the way to fairness with this bonfire and discussion tonight. Many homeowners across Chicago receiving a hefty property tax increase in the mail, and they're all wondering where that money is going.
How can you maintain your home if your taxes are constantly going up?
Homeowners in Lawndale are searching for answers together tonight about their property tax hikes. Community leaders partnered with the Lawndale Christian Development Corporation to host this bonfire, allowing neighbors to discuss their options. One man says he received a bill this week that was $977 more than what he paid last year.
Tax increase is tied to a TIF that I have no idea why. Ogden-Pulaski TIF is collecting money from our neighbors in our streets, but we're not being notified for what or why it's in the bill.
The group discussed a number of solutions for the issue, including an effort to propose new policy, which would be modeled after California's Prop 13. That would limit property taxes to 1% of assessed value, with annual increases capped at 2%. Homeowners are also frustrated because they feel like they're not seeing the tax hikes lead to notable investment in their neighborhoods.
There's been a divestment in this community for the most part, but it seems like now that people have found an interest in reclaiming the neighborhood, now it's like we're being taxed for prosperity.
Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas also spoke earlier today on the tax bills while at a Rainbow Push event. She says there are new avenues for homeowners to pay these bills at their own pace.
Now, your boy Mayor Brandon Johnson, this is one thing he said that they would not do. But we all know false promises by politicians to get in power, and then they're not kept. So this is something that we all knew was coming eventually. So first, I remember when he was campaigning, and he said we will not raise property tax in Chicago. And you can say that, but when you're giving free money away and giving away $800 million to immigrants, you have to fund that somehow, right? And of course, you're going to tax the billionaires and millionaires of your city. You know what happens when they leave? They got to tax the citizens because they can't stop the programs that you put in place for those reasons. So the people of the city must go. That's the same in Hyde Park with the Obama Library. Bro, everybody's like, oh, my house is going to go up. No. Your house will go up along with that property tax, and hopefully you can pay it because they just put something there that's going to increase the value of the neighborhood. It's already gentrified. So if you go to Hyde Park, it wasn't once gentrified. It is now gentrified. Obama is now putting his Obama Library there, which I think they didn't put $1 billion in that house. Bro, it's ugly looking. I'm not going to lie. If you go to Chicago and you in Hyde Park, damn near right by the lake, dude, the Obama Library is so ugly. Like, I'm like, where's the windows? They was trying to do something. I would say that they was trying to go crazy and do something. They just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That being said, it ain't even done yet, but it's going to just like this is going to raise the property tax up. Now we have options. I think you got 2 options. You might even have 3. First option, actually, you can attest or appeal these taxes. Be like, man, this must be wrong somehow, right? You could do that. You can move out. That's always a solution. That's always been the solution. You know, when you get in these liberal cities, sometimes you want to move out, but these are hometowns for a lot of people. You don't want to move out of some place that you build your life at. You know what I mean? You rather the taxes just go down, right? You can either move out or you can vote differently. Now, I like that last part a little differently, and I might take a little time, but it's what's best for your future and your well-being in Chicago. You want to vote where the property tax is not increasing because you know what happens. Definitely if you're on a fixed income, you will be taxed out of a house and home. And in certain instances, some people are being taxed 50% more, 60% more in property tax since the last 6 months to a year. That's crazy. That can make or break a home. That will literally put people into poverty, just like that, right? But if you are voting this way, you can't be mad at the type of Democratic rules that come with it. You know, if you want to fund these type of programs for, you know, if you want CPS to have more funding, you want to, you know, defund the police, bro, they got to fund that somehow, right? You know what I'm saying? So money's not free, and the worst case that they're always going to do is they're probably going to tax someone's own property. That's exactly what they got to do, because you're already there. That can be adjusted. It's always going to change. And I'll tell you this, it probably won't ever really go down. And that's a flaw within the system. And really, it's about who you vote for, and that's why you got to vote differently. You know what I mean? Or move, or contest it. But then again, it's like, or move, or vote better.
You do not have to pay your bill on December 15th. Did you hear that? You don't have to pay it. Let me tell you why. We went to Springfield last year and set up a payment plan.
Pappas says you could go online on December 16th and find payment plans for up to 13 months. That's welcome news to these homeowners, but they still want some clarity on those tax hikes.
Right.
We understand utilities are going up and things of that nature, but it's a valuation issue. Like, we don't have schools we need, those economics that aren't here, but we're being charged to pay for economics in other people's communities.
Now, some people here tell us they haven't even received their
shame.
property tax bills yet, but we are told that those are going out around Chicago throughout this week.
Yeah, I say that, man. Let's just say that it's a cold world, man. It's a cold world, the way that they functioning, bro. So if you want to be a part of Chicago, like, now you got taxpayers speaking out, because, bro, I know that's what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? I used to be part of the plantation too, but I'm an escapee. I'm a runaway. I used to be part of the plantation, but I ran away. Yeah, they ain't catch me yet. I'm still gone. But I'm here back to come back and save the rest. I'm Harriet Tubman. No, I'm just playing. You know, but I'm here to come back and tell y'all, man, you know, y'all views might not be good for your pockets. Let's just say that. Your views, let me repeat that, your views might not be good for your pockets. The way you think might be good for other people that have solidarity. But when certain communities aren't solid and they don't protect one another, there's a chance that those communities might be infiltrated first by the same person that you put in office to protect you. So, like, do as you will with that information, but just let you know that certain communities get attacked monetarily more than other ones because they can't survive on it. And it's not the fact that they're not making the money. It's just the fact that those type of people don't fight back. They usually don't say nothing, or they don't attest it, or they don't question it until it's too late. And that's why I'm with the Flip Chicago Red agenda, because I know that with it being red, they're going to really be trying to save money for real. And this is why you need me in office. Yes, it's your boy AngeloSavage. I'm going to be running for office maybe in the future. Maybe when I get 40. We're going to save it all, man. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, tell me what y'all think about this. Are you a victim of Chicago taxes, man? Because imagine that you're renting, right? And the taxes go up. You're losing money on that crib right now. You know what I'm saying? You gave them a decent price where you barely making an increase or a profit, maybe like $100, $200 maybe, or Section 8. And then the property tax rise. Now you're like, damn, I'm actually taking a loss having this person in my home if you're renting. But if you're a homeowner, you're like, damn, I cannot afford this home anymore. If I ever got underwriting and I had to do this process over again, I cannot afford this home because of the fact that my property tax just increased. Making it less money in your pocket. And believe me, you don't see that money. You want to know where it's going. At least tell us where the money going. Bare minimum. Tell us where the money going. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, just don't take our money and then be like, yeah, the property tax raised up, bro. You know how it go. You know, the billionaires left. We gotta, you know, we're a team, right? No. Tell me where. I need transparency. Transparency is key. And that's the main question that this brother was asking on his video, is that, you know, we understand that you're trying to up the taxes, but First off, why? And second off, where? You know, you got to ask those W questions. Why and where? Why are you taxing me more, and where is this going? Oh, it's going to the community activist groups. Oh, yeah? Which ones? Which ones? Another W question. Which ones? Yeah, y'all gotta watch follow the money and always watch where the money's going, because you're gonna look up and you're gonna be taxed out of a home, and you know what's gonna happen? The gentrifier is gonna roll right in and turn your Lawndale to the best area in Chicago. Facts. Hyde Park wasn't all that good at one point. Now you got white people running around jogging, oblivious, oblivious, headphones on, not giving a damn. Right off the water. Come on, man. It's happening right in front of y'all. Y'all gotta open your eyes, man. It's your boy AngeloSavage, man. It's the Truth YouTube channel, man. We get right down to the nitty gritty. We not finna sugarcoat nothing for nobody. It's your boy Savage. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Are you a victim to the increase of the taxes? Do you think Brandon Johnson kept his word when it came to the increase of the taxes, or do you think these are just the first people before the rest starts to suffer? That being said, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Peace.